My name is Justin Gardner. I'm a lecturer for the College of Business, and the course we're talking about is Management 340, Organizational Behavior.
Bring your sheet of paper, maybe a notebook to write on, and your pen with. I want you to find a table that does not include your table mates or your teammates. Alright, so find some new people to work with, preferably 4 or 5 at a table, okay?
The objectives of the course are really to give them an understanding of, a broad understanding of organizational behavior, some of the principles for management. It's one of the people side of management courses our students get. So I guess to help them understand how organizations affect them and how they affect organizations.
Okay? Exercise a degree of tact and sensitivity because you will be sharing these. Alright? So if you need to censor yourself, do so accordingly.
Try to engage the students as much as possible and get them to think about these concepts. So as we introduce a concept, make connections to what they're experiencing right now, because they're students. A lot of them are working, they have experience with organizations, and they obviously interact with people. So if we can make connections to these concepts and how they work in their lives now, they'll have hopefully a broader understanding for how they can apply it to a professional setting.
So I want to hear the why as I walk around. I want you to. So this is what I thought. Here's why. Okay? There's probably some subtle cue or some conscious thing, whatever it may be. But I want you to explain why. Okay?
I want them to get heightened self-awareness. And if we can become aware of how our perceptions are formed, then we can become more accurate. So this one is good for that. It also helps them perceive or understand how others perceive them, so they might understand some of the nonverbals or things they're doing that cause others to perceive them in a certain way. It ties in because perception is really important for management in terms of motivating and understanding employees. I mean, if you don't have an accurate perception of an employee, how are you going to effectively motivate that individual to, align with company objectives, whatever it may be. So I think perception is really important for leading and managing people.
Yeah, stereotypes play a role. Different biases that come up. We find one distinguishing characteristic or trait, and we think we can pull all the information that goes along with that, whatever that experience was that we had.
I hope they would have a lot of different concepts that they can apply to a professional setting, and hopefully they're integrated within their own lives as well. I hope they become, ultimately I hope they have a heightened self-awareness, and of how their actions affect others and vice versa, so that when they do, and if they do get in a position of managing other people, they can be more effective managers.